Hello, I'm Andrew Campbell, and I want to talk about collaboration, particularly in multinational companies. As companies globalize and start to look for synergies across geographic boundaries, they frequently need managers to collaborate effectively across those boundaries. So previously, managers have typically been working in the same building, reporting to the same boss, collecting around the same water cooler or coffee station. And so working together is quite easy and quite informal. When the operating model changes, when the global companies start looking for synergies, managers need to be able to work in rather different circumstances where their boss may not be in the same country as them, the people they have to work with may not have the same home language, they may not even see those people face to face more than occasionally. And they may not even share a boss with the people they need to work with closely. So, to help managers with this collaboration challenge, we have developed a framework which I want to explain to you. And the core of this framework is about the willingness to collaborate. It has three parts to it. The first part is tribal identity. So the more I consider you as part of the same tribe as me, the more comfortable I am collaborating with you. And the more I think of you as in a different tribe, and particularly as part of an unfriendly tribe, the less comfortable I am collaborating with you. So tribal identity is a critical part of the willingness to collaborate. Second part of the willingness to collaborate is the prize, the payoff from you and me working well together. If that's big, particularly if I can get a part of that prize, then I'm highly motivated to work with you. Even potentially, if you're an unfriendly enemy in my eyes, I may still even find a way to work with you if the prize is big enough. If the prize is small, then clearly I'm very disinterested in working with you unless you're kind of within my tribe, or unless, and the third element here is that I trust you. So you can be in a different tribe, but I can trust you. More likely, if you're in the same tribe, I'm more inclined to trust you. And here the critical thing is really, can I expect you to look after my interests as well as your own interests as we're working together on something in a joint way. So this is the core framework about the willingness to collaborate. There are two additions to this framework that I need to also explain. The first is that a willingness to collaborate doesn't result necessarily in successful collaboration. So you need more than a willingness to collaborate in order to get a successful outcome, because you need the skills to collaborate. You obviously need the competence in the topic that you're working on, but you need some other skills, the ability to develop good working relationships, the ability to work across boundaries, often in a virtual setting. So successful collaboration is a function of a willingness to collaborate and the skills to collaborate successfully. The other part of this framework worth explaining, with sort of an additional explanation, is the trust element. And we use the Covey trust model, 4 elements, so that if I am making a judgment about whether I trust you, I am actually making a 4 judgments, or a judgment about 4 elements which add up to this overall trust judgment. And actually these judgments often happen almost unconsciously. But the first is integrity. Are you somebody who does what you say, who I can rely on to mean what you say? The second is caring intent. Are you somebody who is out to look after the people that you're working with as a colleague. The third is capability. Are you capable of performing the part of the arrangement that we're working on? Have you got the competence to do it well? And the third is the results, the track record. Have you got a track record of delivering the kind of results that we're trying to get here in this collaboration? So I can trust you, or I can feel a strong sense of trust for you if you've got integrity, if I perceive you to have a caring intent, if I perceive you to have the appropriate capability, and if I perceive that you've got the track record to convince me that this is going to work out together. Thank you.